You are welcome. This is the Messiah channel. We are an end time channel. Today we are looking at the prophecy about the destruction of Babylon, and we are looking at the prophecy in Jeremiah chapter 51. The questions we are asking are prophetic. Whose Babylon is going to be destroyed? Number two, who is going to destroy Babylon? Number three, what evidence do we have, current events going on, that give us a clue about who Babylon is in Jeremiah chapter 51 and who will be the destroyer of Babylon? And we are looking into Bible prophecy, a nation that is a mountain of destruction going to be destroyed. It is the Lord who is going to destroy that nation. The nation is called Babylon. And the Lord has named the nation that is going to destroy Babylon. And the final trumpet of heaven has also sounded based upon revelation. And so we go into the prophetic questions. Whose Babylon is the prophet Jeremiah talking about in Jeremiah 51? Has that prophecy been fulfilled already? Or is a prophecy that is going to be fulfilled? And before we begin, we look straight to the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 51. Chapter 51, reading from verse 11. Jeremiah 51, verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. And so these are the words coming out from the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah regarding Babylon, as recorded in Jeremiah 51, verse 11. Make bright the arrows. It means gather your weapons. And in the time that we are in, we are not talking about arrows as in the olden days. We are talking about modern missiles. Are we talking about drones? Are we talking about intercontinental ballistic missiles? Are we talking about nuclear weapons? And it says, gather the shield. The shield is a metaphor for defense and warfare. That nation should get ready. The Lord is telling the nation to get ready. The Lord has raised up the spirit of the Medes. The spirit of the Medes. Here, the prophet Isaiah is giving you a clue, is mentioning Medes, the spirit of the Medes, the spirit of the Persians, the spirit of the Medes. And I consulted Angus Bible Dictionary, and most scholars agree that when we talk about the Medes, we are talking about the Persians. We are talking about modern Iran. So Iran is the nation currently that is representing the Medes, the Persians. Iran changed her name. Used to be Persia, but now it's called the Republic of Iran, and it is in the Bible. Ethiopia is in the Bible, and Iran, Persia is in the Bible. Egypt is in the Bible. They are old nations. They are existing now, and Iran is projecting power at the time of making this video. And the prophet Jeremiah says, the Lord has raised up the spirit of the Medes, the spirit of destruction, for his device is against Babylon. The intent of Elohim is against Babylon. The Lord is against Babylon because Babylon is an enemy of God. And his intention, the intention of the Lord, is to destroy Babylon. And that's why the Lord has raised up the spirit of the Medes. Something should go into the heads, into the hearts of the rulers and leaders of the Medes, Iran, to destroy Babylon. Why? Because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. The whole earth is the temple of the Lord. Heaven is his home, and the earth is his footstool. The Lord is speaking, let the whole earth be silent, because the earth is the temple of the Lord. And the prophet Jeremiah is saying that the Lord has raised up the spirit of the Medes, rekindled the minds and the hearts of the rulers of the Medes to destroy Babylon, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple, the whole temple of God is against Babylon. The whole world, the one who created the world, the one who created the universe. Elohim is name. His name is Almighty. He is Jehovah. He is the Ancient of Days. And he is a great warrior. And he's saying he has raised up the spirit of the Medes for his devices against Babylon to destroy it. Why? Because it is the vengeance. The Lord has a vengeance against Babylon. Babylon, an end time nation that has incurred the wrath of Elohim, and the Lord is going to destroy Babylon. The second question we are asking is, whose Babylon? And before we go into that, some people are saying Babylon is the old Babylon in the Middle East, so-called Middle East. And a lot of people also believe that Babylon is Rome, but I believe that Babylon is United States, the nation that has a capital in Washington, D.C. I believe that's the nation that the prophet Jeremiah is talking about. And we can have a clue as we read Jeremiah 51, verse 13. So let's look at the description of Babylon spoken of by the prophet Jeremiah as recorded in Jeremiah 51, verse 13. Oh, thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. And so that description of Babylon, as stated in Jeremiah 51, verse 13, you sit on many waters and you have a lot of treasures. That's Americans sit on many waters. The prophet Jeremiah saw a nation that is not specifically mentioned in the Bible. It is an end time nation, Babylon of our time, sitting on many waters. It is a nation beyond the waters of the Atlantic. It is a nation around the waters of Mexico, and now they call it the Gulf of America. And that nation is recorded here in the Bible as the Babylon, and it is the vengeance of Elohim to destroy that nation. The nation has a lot of treasures. Why? Because the nation has a lot of resources, and the nation also has exploited the resources of other nations. The nation has oil. The nation has a lot of natural resources. The nation is sitting on waters. Do I see Susquehanna River? Do I see the Ohio River? Do I see the Great Lakes, the lakes? Do I see Lake Michigan? Is America a nation with many waters? Is it sitting on many waters? Is it a nation with many treasures? Is it not the nation that is boasting that it is the richest nation in the world? Is it not the nation that is described in Jeremiah 51, verse 13? And that nation has to heed to the warning from the prophet Jeremiah. Jeremiah is saying in Jeremiah 51, 13, thy end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. Two things. Babylon, your end is now, your end has come, and your covetousness has come. When the Bible is talking about covetousness, it's a very serious sin. Thou shalt not covet the property of thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet somebody's wife or husband. But America has coveted so many things. America has coveted the husbands and the wives of people. Wives and husbands were taken as slaves. Their labor was coveted. The labor of the Hebrews, the children of God, was coveted. Their labor was not paid. Their labor was used to build Philadelphia Hall. Their labor was used to build the White House. That is the residence of the president of Babylon. And the covetousness goes on. I cannot even list all of them for the sake of time. But you remember that for the slaves, for the Hebrew Israelites, those who were so skillful and they had so many inventions, who stole their inventions, who patented their inventions, did they get credit for it? Were their inventions not coveted? Were their inventions not stolen? I'm talking about the inventions of the slaves that were stolen by their slave masters, because slaves were considered as property. The property that was converted from so many lands, and that is recorded in Jeremiah 51 verse 13. Jeremiah is saying that your end has come, the end of Babylon has come, and the end of her covetousness has also come. The end of stealing has come. The end of exploitation has come. And whether you pay reparation for the slavery and the slave trade, it doesn't matter, because the prophet Jeremiah is saying that your end has come and your covetousness has also come. And know that if you covet, you have violated one of the commandments of Elohim, and you will have a penalty, and your penalty is coming, and your penalty is destruction, because the prophet Jeremiah is coming with your destruction, and you know about your destruction in few seconds as we go over the prophecy of Jeremiah regarding Babylon and regarding the Lord's plan, device, intention, decree, and oracle to stir up the spirit of the Medes to destroy Babylon, because it is the vengeance of Elohim, and it is the vengeance of the temple of Elohim. The whole earth is the temple of Elohim, the one who created heaven and earth. Jehovah is his name. He's greater than everybody. He's greater, obviously. He's more greater than the king of Babylon. Oh, he's greater than the president of Babylon, even Babylon, United States. And we go into Jeremiah prophecy regarding Babylon. As we read Jeremiah 51, verse 14, let's read quickly. Jeremiah 51 verse 14. The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. And this is the words of the prophet Jeremiah regarding the destiny of Babylon. Oh, Babylon, America. And the Lord is saying that he has sworn by himself. Oh, who do you swear by? When the president of America is being sworn, he swears by the Bible, but the Lord says that he doesn't have anybody to swear to, because he created the universe. He's greater than the kings. And so he doesn't have to swear to anybody. He's swearing by himself. Elohim is swearing by Elohim. Jehovah is swearing by the name of Jehovah. The Alpha and Omega is swearing by the name of the Alpha and Omega. The I am that I am is swearing by the name of the I am that I am. And he's saying that the Lord will fill thee with men. The Lord will fill America with men. Men who are destroyers, with caterpillars. Caterpillars are these are instruments of Elohim. Caterpillars will destroy that which has been sown. Caterpillars can destroy your clothes. Caterpillars can destroy your land. Caterpillars can destroy your food. And caterpillars can also destroy your body. The Lord will fill Babylon with men, men of destruction, and with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. A shout, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hey, hey! That's the shout that they will lift against Babylon. The men that will be gathered in Babylon, they will lift up a shout against Babylon. And the Lord is reminding you, oh Babylon, read the book of Joshua, how the mountains of Jericho, the gates and the walls, the impregnable walls of Jericho, how that wall was subdued. The walls crumbled, not with anything but the shout of men. They cried and they shouted, and the walls of Jericho fell. And so the Lord is telling you, the Lord of hosts have sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout of torment. They will shout, and you will crumble, and your skyscrapers and your towers will crumble, your cities will fall, your mountains will fall, your pride will fall, your arrogance will fall, your iniquities will fall, because they will fall, because the men of Elohim, the men who will be gathered by Elohim against Babylon, they will lift up a shout of destruction against thee, as decreed in verse 4 of chapter 51 of the book of Jeremiah. And the Lord is not finished yet, because we go to Jeremiah 51 verse 25, and we read for the record. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. You heard it right. This is what the Lord is saying about Babylon. Who's Babylon? Is it the Babylon in Iraq? Is it the Babylon Rome? Or is it America, whose capital is Washington, D.C.? Take a guess. You can fool yourself, you can deceive yourself, but you know that your destiny is written down. Many take a passing. Go and read Daniel 5:25. The Lord has weighed you in the balance, and you are found wanting. Your end has come, and your kingdom will be given to the Medes and the Persians. And the Lord said he will rekindle the spirit of the Medes to destroy you, because it is the vengeance of the Lord to destroy you. And the Lord is giving you a clue, because he's saying that he will destroy the destroying mountain. So that is the tables that are going to turn. Babylon will change from a destroying mountain to a burnt mountain. Let me read it again in verse 25 of chapter 51. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain. Saith the Lord, who is destroyeth all the earth. Babylon is destroying all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee. Behold, when the Lord stretches his hand on you, that is serious. Because the last time he stretched his hand on Pharaoh, you know what happened? The whole sea drowned the horses and the chariots of Pharaoh. And so when the Lord stretches his hand on Babylon, America, your pride will fall, your arrogance will fall, your ignorance will fall, and your mockery of the Lord will fall, and your treasures will fall, your palaces will fall, including the residence of the king of Babylon, all will fall, because Babylon, a destroying mountain, will be a burnt mountain. From destroying mountain to a burnt mountain. This is what the Lord is going to do to Babylon. Oh, even Babylon. Jeremiah is not finished yet with regard to how the Lord is going to raise the spirit of the mist to destroy the destroying mountain, so that the destroying mountain will be a burnt mountain. And the prophet Jeremiah is telling you something in verse 26 of Jeremiah 51. And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundations, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord. It is not saith the Senate of the United States. It is not saith the pastor. It is not saith the general of the American army. It is not saith the Pope. Saith the Lord who created the universe. Elohim is his name. The Ancient of Days is his name. He's saying that when Babylon is utterly destroyed, there shall not be a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundation. If you are building a house, you need a stone that is a cornerstone, and you need a stone for foundation. Babylon will be destroyed so that when you search from Mississippi to Montana, I'm from Alabama to Albuquerque, from Pittsburgh to Portland. You search from A to Z, you never find a stone to use as a cornerstone. You not find a stone to use as a foundation, because Babylon will be desolate. Babylon, a destroying mountain, will be a burnt mountain. Babylon will be utterly destroyed. Are you talking about Babylon in the Old Testament? Is this prophecy about the old Babylon, or is it about the Babylon America? That is your choice. Whether you deceive yourself and then you point to the Middle East instead of pointing to America. The end has come. The end of covetousness has come. The end of destroying the earth has come, because the destroying mountain will be a burnt mountain, and that is the decree and the law of Elohim. The laws of the Medes and Persians, these laws are unalterable. The decree has been set, and the Lord is going to stir up the spirit of the Medes against Babylon. The spirit of the Medes, the spirit of Persia, the spirit of Iran is a destroying spirit against Babylon. And in the Old Testament, you saw what happened to Babylon after Babylon had taken the children of God in captivity. And in the end time, you will see with your eyes what will happen to Babylon, America, after Babylon participated in the Psalm 83 conspiracy against the Hebrew Israelites, taking them as slaves, coveting their wives and their husbands, coveting their children, coveting their skills, coveting the inventions that they made in America, coveting their labor. The prophet Jeremiah is saying that, oh, Babylon, even Babylon, America, your end has come, the end of your covetousness has come, and you, oh, destroying mountain, the nation that has assassinated the leaders of many nations, the nation that has over 800 military bases all over the world, a bully nation, a macho nation. The prophet Jeremiah is saying, your end has come, and the end will come shortly, because take it from me, the final trumpet of heaven has sounded, and the spirit of the Medes will come. They will come to Babylon. The nation will be filled with men and with caterpillars, and they will lift up a shout. I'll call it a Jericho shout, a Joshua shout against the walls and the tabernacles of Baal and Baphomet in Babylon, and Babylon will be destroyed. The angel will give you a warning, has already given you a warning. Come out of her, my people. So you do not partake of her sins, and you do not receive the plagues, because the vengeance of the temple of Elohim is against Babylon, and Babylon, the destroying mountain, will be a burnt mountain. Whose Babylon is it? And who is going to destroy Babylon? Is it the Medes? Is it the Persians? Are they around? Is the Lord going to kindle them, going to stir them up to do the bidding of Elohim, destroying Babylon, or even Babylon, Babylon of our time, an enemy of God that has incurred the vengeance of the temple of the Most High? My email is raptureafrica@yahoo.com. Small letters, one word. I'm leaving it in the description box. Thank you for watching this video. Share it, and greetings and happiness, blessings to everybody watching this video, everybody who is a member of this channel. The Lord is speaking. The Lord is no joking. The Lord will stir up the spirit of the Medes to destroy the destroying mountain that will become a burnt mountain, per the mouth of Jeremiah, the prophet of the Most High, Jeremiah 51, verse 26. Thank you very much.